So I'm like, okay, let me just get a reset, right? Like I got another child. I'm just going to cool it. I'm still in the UFC. They haven't cut me. I'm just going to ride this one out. I'm on the last fight on my contract, right? I have one more fight of my second contract. So everything's good in my life. Millie's good. And then, you know, once you have one kid with special needs or some disabilities, then you're like on eggshells with your next kid. And it's a little different. Like it's almost like being a first time parent again, because the way that she does things and the way she reacts to things is completely different than how my first daughter did. So we're going through that, and then I get a fight on like 2 weeks notice in September. And the fight's going. It's kind of a back and forth fight. He puts me in a bad spot for like a minute, and then he elbows me in the back of the head. And they ref stops it, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, I'm rocked, right? Like I'm hurt, but I'm like, if I don't continue fighting, the backlash from people is going to be terrible. But I'm not in a great spot to try to continue fighting, right? Like if I stand up, I can stand up and stand in front of him, but I'm going to be at 60% of the fighter I should be because he did an illegal move. Like that's not fair. And luckily I could see Coach Mark, and he was talking to me. They were like, you know, Coach, they're like, don't coach, don't talk. And Coach was like, F you, I'm gonna do what I want, right? Like he didn't care, right? He's like, I'm gonna coach. So he's like, if you can't go, don't go. Yeah. And I still stand by this decision. I didn't feel like I could go. I didn't feel like it was a smart decision, so I said I couldn't go. And I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to be a DQ. I didn't know if it was going to be a no contest. I didn't know if the UFC was going to cut me. I just knew that continuing to fight was a bad idea with how I felt. So, excuse me.